Join us as we sail from Texas to the Caribbean. 3 summers, 3 legs, and the biggest adventure of our lives. Previously on Don Treader.
What is it?
McCullough's, a Scottish clan.
McCullough's?
McCullough's.
Oh, McCullough's.
But the boys are loving it. About to see Quinn rise from the sand. Do it.
The U.S. Coast Guard continues to search for a dad and his 3 children after their sailboat went missing off the Florida coast on Father's Day.
So I couldn't fault this dad for taking his kids where he did. I was about to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm starting to plan our next leg, which will be a run from up here in Panama City down and around to St. Petersburg. Our first major offshore run will take us over 225 miles from Panama City, past the Cape San Blas shoals off Apalachicola, then out into the eastern Gulf of Mexico for a run across to St. Petersburg. Okay, so we are leaving Panama City. See that behind me maybe? And getting ready to do a couple of days offshore, probably 2.5 is what I'm guessing. Very light winds out there. We have some wind coming up, but south of us over the next day or so. Maybe we'll get a little bit of that. So just now leaving. Boys got the boat all ready this morning at about 06:30. It's almost 8 right now. So looking forward to this trip. Should be fun. Have a beautiful exit here. We have between 6 and 8 knots. So we're going between 2.5 to 3.5 knots under sail. But we are finally under sail. We have motored virtually this whole way. I think actually this entire way we've had to motor because we've either been in the ICW, there's been no wind, or it's been on our nose. So very light wind, but we are taking advantage of it to shut the motor off and enjoy some sailing. Oh, this is great. Beautiful water, beautiful day. Jesse drank some coffee that's making him not feel too well. What was that? What was the coffee?
French vanilla.
French vanilla. It was one of those kind of, I don't know, just not very good coffees. So anyway, he's not feeling great. So just drinking waters and trying to stay fresh. But lovely day, and we're just going to sit back and enjoy this. See you later. guy who's sailed in mostly brown, muddy water for years, that's a beautiful sight. You know, when we're pretty far offshore on the races we've done, you know, it gets this blue and beautiful, but man, this is great. So light winds, it's only blowing 8. We're doing about 3. We're really loaded down, so moving a little slower than she usually would. But it's a beautiful day. Starting to get out of sail range, so I've just been checking the radar. Looked at the grids. Wind's coming up a little bit over the next few days, coming off of Tampa, but not too bad. Looks like it's kind of blowing up the Gulf Stream, so we'll watch the weather. But so far, it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice run. Sky's looking okay for now. Radar's looking pretty clear. So we'll just wait and see what comes up this afternoon. But for now, we're really enjoying this quiet and nice motion of the boat. Later. So very light winds. We're making south right now. Trying to clear the, I think they're called the Apalachicola shoals. They're right off the tip of that Apalachicola area. So we're getting south and then we'll head east. Wind is coming from the east. So even though we're sailing slow, I'm okay with that, just conserving fuel. We've got a total of 60 gallons on board, so shouldn't be a problem even if we had to motor the whole way. But, you know, better safe than sorry. So we'll sail south probably about 40 miles or so, and then start heading east. And just see what the wind does for us at that point. It's beautiful out here, just amazing. Boys are trying to wake up, pulled them out of bed, and they're sleepy and both of them are a little bit queasy, but they're doing really well. I haven't had any problem yet, just a tiny bit queasy when we first started, but no problem. So, boat's doing beautifully. She's just wonderful. This is such a great boat. And we're going to be having some lunch here in a little while. So, I'm just walking the foredecks, making sure everything's cool. So, life is good. Life is very, very good. This is so fun. So, if you can see this, we're getting between 8 and 10 amps from our 3 solar panels. With this ProStar 30, yeah, you can see it getting up to 10 and a half. So that's really cool. That's taking care of a lot of our power needs just with solar. There's 11. So these things are pretty amazing. There's 12. So it's, you know, it is bright and sunny outside. Getting a lot of sunshine directly on these things. So that's great. We've got the autopilot running, radar, and if we come in here, this is what the Xantrex is reading of what's being pulled from the bank. So again, you know, as between 8 and 10's coming in, you'll see here that we're pulling, you know, 8 to 10 amps with refrigerator, radar, auto helm, VHF, instruments, all that stuff being on, but we're only pulling, you know, less than an amp out of the bank. So this is cool. We'll see how we do tonight, but I'm pretty pleased with the solar setup right now. Very cool. Got a ship right here showing up on our AIS, as you can see here. See a Nego Trader. I'm traveling about 6 knots. Looks like it's coming into Panama City. AIS alarm's doing its job. So we're just kind of dancing out here and kind of swing around each other. I do like AIS, it's pretty awesome. I think it's blowing by us. We'll try to go around the back side of it and catch some breeze, but that was a big one. We saw gusts of about 40. Got the sails down and just started the engine. See this ship over there? Anchored. It came in off the fairway and anchored, which should have been my first clue. We were trying to get around this thing, but no way around it. So anyway, I'm running with it right now, jogging with the engine, and hopefully it'll blow by us and let us through. But we got thunderstorms all around us. We're about 15, 16 miles out of Panama City. So that's it for now. Okay, it looks like it's starting to break up a bit. Most of the heavy stuff is blown by us. As you can see, the seas are, you know, the typical Gulf of Mexico, short, choppy, jumpy stuff. Only about maybe 3 to 6 feet, I guess. So it's not horrible, but you know, just bouncing around a lot. So anyway, we're back on course. We've been circling that ship over there. Came back a few miles after we started running into this thing, but radar's showing. Luckily, I'm still getting some 4G out here. So radar's showing that it's starting to break up. Sky's starting to clear up over here, which is good. That's to our, I guess, north. Yeah. So sorry, to our east. So we're headed south here. That's to our east. Hang on, a little bit of a wave. Boys are down below, as is Pepper. All safe and sound. The boat is doing great. So we're just kind of jogging around a little bit more and heading south. And once we start clearing off here to the east, we've got about 8 more miles to go before we turn due east and start heading to Tampa. Behind this line of thunderstorms, it looks clear. So hopefully we'll have a good night. So there you go. Dolphins are playing at the bow. a game called Dodge the Anchor. There they are. The wind has died down to about 6 knots, but seas are still lumpy just from the storm. So hopefully these will calm down. The boys are doing well below. They're going to be relieving me in about 15 minutes. Looks like the dolphins are gone. So doing well. Just kind of bouncing around a lot. And a little tired. So it looks like we'll reach our turning point east at about 11 o'clock tonight. It's about almost 4:30 right now. So we got a ways to go. The wind is only about 6 knots, mostly on our nose. Hopefully if the seas will calm down a little bit, we'll put the sails back out. So we'll see you a little bit later, but right now just kind of jogging through it. See ya. Hey, we are in roughly 6 feet seas. You can see there at the bow. And these seas are just, it's a complete washing machine. You know, wind is dying down, swell still coming in, but a lot of wave action from the storm that just blew through. So I'm going to go down below here in just a second and show you what it's like below and seas. We've been taking water over the bow, so you know it's pretty rough, really rough. So what does it seem like below? Well, I check that in just a sec. Okay, this is the V-berth while we're underway. And we're still in the same really choppy seas I showed you a second ago. Boys are watching on watch right now. So yeah, it's a nice ride. Quiet. There we go. We just bounced off a wave. Here comes another one. You could hear that one. Don't know if we took any water over the bow on that one. One thing I've noticed is these solar vents definitely leak, at least when we're really taking water over the bow. We've got some water there on the floor, and then some drip down onto the settee here. So yeah, those, I'm gonna need to figure something out with those. I don't know if I need to you know, maybe put some weather stripping around them when things are rough, but I'll figure that out. Let's see if we get any water. Nope, just bouncing around. So yeah, the Hunter's doing this pretty well. It's a nice boat. I love this boat. This is sunset of day 1. So we've been at it since 8 this morning and just about to make our turn toward Tampa. Just a gorgeous sunset, beautiful seas. Skies look pretty good, so we'll just keep an eye on things. We have the main up, double reefed, just to play it safe, and about maybe 3/4 jib, maybe a little more. you don't know. A few hours anyway, a couple of hours. Gave me some rest, got a nap. So yeah, it's a beautiful evening. I'm on watch. It's about 22:30, 10:30 at night. We have a full moon. Boys are sleeping. I'm going to wake them up around 11:30 and get a couple hours of sleep. A couple of boats around us, but it's pretty quiet out here. Seen a little bit of lightning here and there, but so far it looks nice and clear. Moonlight is beautiful. We've got about 12 knots just forward of our beam. Seas are still pretty lumpy, as you can tell, but we're making progress. Jesse, what just greeted us this morning?
Rain.
Huh?
Rain.
Rain. Yeah. I just got a few rain clouds. Just went through a squall back here. It was just rain, wasn't bad winds or anything, so that wasn't too bad. But hopefully it'll clear up a little. But it sure is a pretty morning. Are you tired? Are you exhausted? Yeah. Hang in there, you guys are doing great. It's about 0800. We've got fairly big seas. They're probably 8 to 10 feet. So I'm just trying to kind of jog along, show you what they look like here. A lot of chop on top of the swells, so it's just a bumpy ride. I just took over from the boys. They took the 0600 to the 0800, and they're doing great. Neither one of them has been sick. It's all good. The wind, apparent wind is almost on our nose. True is looks like about 35 degrees off, so we can't quite sail. Hopefully the wind will block a little bit, or we might just kind of head south if things calm down a little bit. So right now just motor sailing, have the double reef main up, and just kind of easily making our way. Lots of rain showers this morning behind us. As you can see there, back in the background. So I think most of that has passed. Hopefully we'll get some clearer skies. I need some solar. Something is going on, I don't know with the ACR or what, but I wasn't getting any charge from the alternator. And I don't think it's the alternator because I also saw that I was having the same problem with the battery charger when I was in port. It was charging, but I wasn't showing anything coming into the Xantrex. So anyway, I pulled the fuse, put it back in, and heard the ACR pop. So hopefully that will fix it. We'll see. Apart from that, solar's charging us back up. Turned the refrigerator off for now, just to let us catch back up. We did pretty well overnight, but got a little lower than I wanted. Not to the lowest point that I was worried, but when I started the engine, it wasn't getting any charge. I was concerned. Also, last night at about, or this morning at about 3 a.m., the roller bar on the Mantis popped up and knocked the nav light out of its cover, and it was dangling. So I had to go up and pull that off, bring it back, and fix the mount. Always fun being on the pointy end and lumpy seas and in the dark. Fortunately, we had a full moon, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I got it fixed back on, so hopefully we'll be good for tonight. We'll see. But apart from that, it was a pretty nice, mellow night. We didn't have any thunderstorms. A couple of them blew up this morning, but it seems to be kind of clearing off and mellowing out right now. So we are about almost halfway done. We're not quite halfway, but we're getting close. I think we have about 120 miles to go. So a little bit more sailing to do. Woo, there's a wave. There's water over the bow. Nav light's still on, so that's good. So yeah, just jogging along, not making great time, but just dealing with the conditions as we have them. So don't want to beat the boat up too hard. So that's it. I'll check in with you later. Louder!
Turkey, provolone, a cushion, candy, and a ginger ale.
No!
Oh, you broke the camel's back. Hi, camel.
I just didn't watch it for an hour and a half.
While you were, sleeping.
I also did that last night at 2 a.m. I was on watch for an hour and a half.
You said you were running.
I still did it.
Then you don't get anything for it if you say you want to do it.
Well, today I never said.
Oh. He's got a point there. Hey
Hi,
everyone.
buddy.
Just wanted to give you a quick message to all of our patrons.
What
And
are our
let-
patrons?
They're the very generous people that give us money for our videos.
Okay.
Yeah, so
People give us money for these?
yeah, they
Dad,
donate
that's crazy. Why would people give us money for
Guys,
these?
because they're generous people.
Dad,
They-
that's crazy.
Yes, okay, fine. Just okay. So as I was saying, I just wanted to thank all of the patrons for being very generous and giving us money for the videos, which is a little crazy, but hey, thank you. So I want to also let you know that only on our patron page we will be providing behind the scenes videos of what we think about what we're heading into and just kind of the mindset of being out there cruising. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a little bit of an extra for all of our patrons. Thank you very much for your support, and look forward to seeing you the next episode. I will now untie my children.
Hit
All
the
right.
like and the subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I'll
Smash
make
that like button in the face.
Yeah, I'll make that next video if we get 10,000 likes.